Most martial arts characters get a slow build up. They start weak, they struggle, they train, and they lose fights. Then eventually they become strong. Jack Brewer didn't do any of that. From the very first episode, he walked into the Black Dragon dojo and took out Frank and the rest of the boys like it was light work. No fear, no hesitation, no dramatic speech, literally just action. That moment wasn't just a fight scene, it was the show telling us that this guy is not like the others. And from that point on, Jack never felt like a side character. He was literally someone that you had to take seriously. At least it felt that way. What made Jack Brewer special wasn't just his fighting ability, it was his mindset. Jack wasn't loud, he wasn't constantly bragging, he wasn't trying to prove himself to anyone. He moved like he already knew how everything was going to end. And that kind of confidence is rare. Some martial arts characters feel exaggerated. They feel like they're trying too hard to look tough. Jack Brewer felt real. He felt controlled, disciplined, focused. And that's what made him different. And let's not forget, Jack Brewer was the GOAT of Riz. Let's take it back to the first episode. Literally. This dude, Jack, seen Kim and locked in instantly. No hesitation, no confusion, no second guessing. Some characters take forever to figure out what they want. Jack, he committed fully. And yeah, it might sound funny, but that actually tells you a lot about his personality. Jack wasn't someone who played around with decisions. Whether it was fighting, protecting people, or going after what he wanted, he was all in. And I'm not gonna lie, the snow really be having control. This dude Jack seen Kim and started playing with her like it was a soccer ball, trying to impress her. Boys be doing anything. Now let's talk about one of the coldest moments in martial arts TV history. The line. If Jack Brewer ever looked at you and said,
"Probably shouldn't have done that,"
it wasn't a joke. It wasn't trash talk. It literally is a warning. By the time he said that, the fight was already over. No glaze. Most characters scream, threaten, or try to intimidate their opponents. Jack didn't need it. This dude stayed calm. And honestly, that made him 10 times more intimidating. 5-year-old me watching, kicking it, bro. Genuinely, I wanted to be Jack so bad. I remember watching the show at my grandma's house, and I remember I'm on the couch, hyped as heck, jumping up and down on the couch, had that boy tight. I'm telling you, bro. The boy was hype. I'm talking about getting to it. My fault. Jack Brewer versus other martial arts characters. Here's where it gets interesting. Honestly, when you compare Jack Brewer to other martial arts characters, you start to realize why he stands out. A lot of characters are built around spectacle, big explosions, crazy choreography, over-the-top personalities. Jack Brewer wasn't built like that. He was built around control. He didn't fight just to look cool. He fought with purpose, and that's why his scenes hit harder. When Jack stepped into a fight, it didn't feel like it was a performance. It felt like it was a consequence. And honestly, that kind of hits hard. And honestly, Jack Brewer is very, very overlooked. That's the whole point of this video. Actually, I believe he was overlooked because the timing in the era he was in, I believe that played a very big role in it, because there were no edits, there was no TikTok, it was just iPods, and pretty sure the first iPhone actually came out around that time, so it was really nothing big out that time. But YouTube was out, but nobody was really using it like that, you know what I'm saying? It was really more it wasn't hyping up TV shows and junk, commentaries, YouTubers, out there, like me, for real, trying to get this money. But yeah, like there was no constant online discussions. If a character wasn't mainstream, they were easy to forget. And Jack Brewer wasn't marketed like some of the other bigger names, but underrated doesn't mean weak. Sometimes it just means people weren't paying attention. Honestly, I believe Jack Brewer was ahead of his time. Like, if Jack Brewer existed in today's era, he'd be huge. Think about it. People love characters who are calm but dangerous, quiet but confident, skilled but disciplined. That's literally Jack Brewer. If his scene dropped today, they'd be all over TikTok, YouTube Shorts, CapCut. He'd have fan pages, maybe even some anime style edits. He'd have debates about whether he's the strongest. Because he came earlier, he never got that same spotlight. Honestly, I'm gonna talk about more other like underrated characters. Hopefully it gets out to people and people will enjoy it. But these characters actually matter. Because Jack Brewer isn't just underrated, he represents a bigger problem in how we talk about martial arts characters. We usually judge characters by popularity, not quality. If everyone talks about them, we assume they're the best, but sometimes the best characters are the ones that people forgot. Jack Brewer is proof of that. He didn't need hype, he didn't need trends, he didn't need constant attention. His character spoke for itself. And honestly, here are my final thoughts. I'm gonna stand on business with this one. Jack Brewer is one of the most underrated martial arts characters in Hollywood TV history. He's not the loudest, not the most famous, but he's one of the most complete. And if you disagree,
probably shouldn't have done that.
And if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, comment your favorite martial arts character, and subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this because they are sure to come. And trust me, I am not done with old Disney XD, old Nickelodeon. Trust, there's more to come. I'm out.